There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. Please forgive me for preaching, but this anniversary of the Abortion Act is also the Lord's Day. And unless we understand how the Lord feels about abortion, we will never fight it effectively. I address this, as always, not to the abortion wounded. Our hearts go out to you and Christ's blood is shed for you. No, I address this to our country, our so-called Christian country, our so-called sovereign country, which hangs in the precipice, not simply because we are destroying 1/4 of the next generation every single year, but because the shedding of innocent blood incites the anger of God. There are 6 things the Lord hates, 7 that are detestable to him. 1, haughty eyes. 2, a lying tongue. 3, hands that shed innocent blood. And 4, a heart that devises wicked schemes. If that is not a description of the UK abortion industry, I do not know what is. For in those centres, we have haughtiness, where people, instead of submitting to the Lord of the universe, instead poke their fingers into the plug sockets and play God, either by not taking responsibility for a decision they've made or, unable to endure suffering in a fallen world, take the decisions to add violence upon violence, death upon death. And how has this survived? Well, it's survived under lying lips. The abortion industry is cloaked in euphemisms. It is not a termination. You terminate contracts. It's not healthcare. In healthcare, a person doesn't die. It's certainly not a choice when a little baby is given no choice at all. And as for it being the shedding of innocent blood, read a CQC report on the handling of fetal remains, and it will become quickly obvious that these clinics are used day in, day out to dismembering, disembowering, decapitating, and discarding human beings. Their blood flows in our sewage system. It drips out into landfill sites. Our land is desecrated by their blood. And as for the defying of wicked schemes, the abortion industry is never content. There is never enough blood for them. Firstly, they moved it into clinics, then they moved it into homes, and now they want to make abortion fully legal. This will allow abortion up till birth without any threat of criminal prosecution or police investigation. Lily Foster was killed earlier this year by her mother, Carla Foster. Think how many more will happen like Lily if we make this legal. God is merciful, slow to anger, abounding in love. If you don't believe me, look to Jesus. But that mercy, that patience, that love is not for anyone. In fact, it's for those who are humble enough to bow their head and say, Lord, have mercy. So, on this, the 57th year since abortion was legalized, on this, the Lord's Day, will we bow our heads and ask for mercy, or will we continue in this bloodshed? I advise we do the first, and I advise that on Monday morning, we set about dismantling this foul monster that is not only blocking human flourishing in our nation, but is inciting the Lord to anger against us. Thank you.